how do you call yourself a Christian artist if this is the type of stuff you're making? Because I even got told after the show, they're like, I seen you, bro. I thought you was finna be on some country shit. Like, I was like, yeah, get this dude off the stage. That was a diss track.
To who?
To several people here, and they said, pull up. And I said, bet, pussy, send me the Addy. And I pulled up, and we went to get to fighting.
I'll pass it. Actually, nah, I really bet you can't tackle me. I'm ballin' hard like an athlete. Can't understand me like Japanese.
What it do, baby? Welcome back to another episode of Under the Surface Podcast. Before we go any further, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss any more videos. Because we got some heat coming to y'all. Like, we probably have a video out that dropped by now. And especially today's guest, you don't want to miss it. So without further ado, today's special guest is an up-and-coming artist from Texas. He's already done performances around the 806. He's got some good stuff coming out, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Ripxeia. What's going on, boy?
Good, brother.
Yo.
Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, for sure, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good.
Yeah, nice, man. We're gonna go ahead and just kick it off, man, and start off by let me ask you, what were you born and how was your childhood like, man?
Shit, I was born in Trenton, Missouri. Child life, just kind of bouncing around all over the place. Wasn't really, I wouldn't say it was terrible childhood, especially in the beginning. Just my mom had me pretty young, so it was all just kind of a whole feeling out process throughout the whole growing up, that stage of life.
So how is it growing up in a town like that? I've never been that far out. What's it like?
See, I don't even remember most of it.
Okay.
I do remember living with my grandma outside of Chillicothe, Missouri, in like just a trailer house, and just living with her abusive ass ex-husband. And thankfully I don't remember none of it, but there was a whole lot of ugly shit that happened in that house. So I'm glad I was not in that situation for very long. But really the only type of fun we ever had out there was fishing and riding four-wheelers and shit like that.
Okay, so it sounds like you weren't too much in the city life, but more of like something like small town.
Yeah, always been growing up in a small town for all of my life.
Okay. So you have a pretty interesting name, man, Ripxeia. Where does that come from, or what does that mean exactly?
Yeah, man. I've gone through so many name changes.
Like what? Start from some examples.
Okay. So growing up, I always felt like more of an outcast. Okay. So my original name was Outcast.
Okay.
And then I felt like, that was just a little too generic. I felt
there's already
like,
an Outcast.
Yeah, there's already a group called Outcast, so Andre 3000 and shit. So I was like, I'm gonna add something to it. Well, I used to watch this dancer, bro. This dancer on Instagram, TikTok and shit. His name was Young Homie. It was spelled YVNG. So I turned that into Young Outcast.
Okay.
And I was that for a minute. Like I was up until last year, where I changed it to PTD Outcast.
Okay, so we went from Outcast to Young Outcast to PTD.
To PTD Outcast.
And what did that stand for?
PTD actually stands for P-Town Demons, which is a little group I used to be a part of back in high school. It was really nothing serious, but that's I wanted to rep where I was from, and that's the only way I knew how. Okay. And then that didn't last too long. I want to say I only dropped like one song under that name.
Okay.
Before I switched to Ripxeia.
Okay.
And Ripxeia was really just I started talking to one of my homies whose name was Ripxeia. And we were about to join a collective together, so it was like I wanted to represent more of his style and more of like that group.
Yeah.
So he was Ripxeia, I became Ripxeia, and it was just boom. And then we don't really talk anymore, but I'm stuck with the name. I fuck with it.
So is I know you kind of explained it, but is there like an actual meaning behind that?
Really, there's no meaning behind Ripxeia at all.
It just sounded good.
It's just it just clicked. I was
I would say that's unique, man. Ripxeia, Like I was telling you earlier, man, when I first saw it, I was like, it sounds like that, but is that what it, could I be saying it wrong? Because it's unique, I haven't seen it.
I've had people come, like, try it and it go all sorts of ways.
Oh, okay. Now that's a cool name, man, Ripxeia, right on. So at what age, you say you don't remember, growing up over there. At what age did you move here, or where did you move to? A different places and parts. How did that go?
I remember bits and pieces. I want to say around 2012, I was living in Garden City, while my mom was working for in an animal shelter. I don't remember a whole lot from that time period, but I do remember my mom and dad, they got married. I moved down to Booker, and I was staying in Booker for a while. Started school there.
So you get lost in the city?
Dude, I mean, shit. It was nice. I actually kind of missed the Booker days sometimes, but I think it was just because life was simple, bro. The only thing you had to worry about was going to school.
I got you. So for the people that don't know, man, tell us, how old are you?
I'm 18 right now.
Goodness, man. Super, super young.
Yeah.
Guys, if you haven't already, go check out his page. Go ahead and tell us how you spell it so we can find you on the socials.
It's Ripxeia, spelled Ripxeia. On all plats soon. On all plats soon.
So go ahead and follow that right now. Pause this video. Go ahead and follow that, so you can see what this guy's all about. Super young, man. Got a lot to live for. A long way to go. Like I told you before, man, I listened to your music before you came on here, and you got good sound, man. Good music. There's definitely. It's definitely your generation, man. Is definitely bringing more than my generation at the time. You guys got this kind of, I don't know, different sense of style. You know what I mean? And
absolutely.
I used to not like it, man, but now it's grown on me, and you guys are the next. Your generation is the next best thing. Everybody that's coming out has a similar style to what I've been hearing lately in Ripxeia, man. Remember the name, guys. Remember the name.
Remember the name, bro.
Wow, so super, super young, man. You guys are just getting younger and younger.
I know,
and
it's crazy.
More talented, man. That's crazy.
I used to tell myself I was going to be the next Justin Bieber. Blow up at
Look at him now, bro. Look at JB now, man. I mean, you could be. It could be you, man.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know if you're saying that as a joke or not, but I mean, people used to laugh at old Bieber, man. But
dude blew up.
Yeah, man. Look at him now. Super successful. He's on it. And it's a crazy time to be doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
So, let's kick it off like this. Before we even talk about music much further, who were you before people knew you for it?
Shit, I mean, I was just rolling, man.
Yeah.
And I was, somebody that was never really too noticed. Only time I ever got attention, which I found out, was being like a class clown. So I was class clown, troublemaker, always getting myself into situations I shouldn't be in.
Okay.
All just for the approval of other people. That's really what it was, man. I wanted to be that person that everyone saw and they're like, I like him.
I like him because he's funny.
Yeah. I like him because he can make me smile. He makes me laugh. Even if it puts himself in a situation where he's in trouble, at least I had a smile. I had a laugh. I had a good day from that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it didn't always work. It didn't always work. A lot of times I was just seen as like that weird, corny kid that wanted to be funny but really wasn't. Everybody was just like, ugh.
It sounds like maybe you were just misunderstood a little bit.
I'd say that's pretty good. A pretty good word for it. I mean, I always did all kinds of shit without thinking that I might at the time thought was a good idea, and I look back on it now and I'm like, oh, like what was I thinking?
Right.
Bro?
I think we all kind of go through something like that. But do you think, looking at it now, like you said, do you think if you could go back to that, would you take school maybe a little more serious, maybe not be the class clown?
Fuck yeah. Oh my god, dude. I I graduated from the alternative. I had to, because I cannot tell you that there was a single day of my freshman year that I did not skip.
Barely.
At least one period a day. And then the sophomore year, I started doing the same shit. They took my ass to court, and they said if it happens again, like, there's all sorts of penalties I could face. And they say they said I was looking at going back and having to redo 2 whole years.
Oh wow.
Of school if I didn't go to the alternative. So I missed everything I could have had in high school. Like I actually was thinking about it recently. I went to a high school basketball game, and it was like a senior night where I got to watch these seniors who did everything that they were supposed to do in high school, who were in sports and who were in extracurriculars and took time and passed and shit, never really got in trouble. Get to walk down there with their family in front. Everyone loved them, everyone cheered for them, and they got all these different like awards and celebrations and shit. I didn't get that because I didn't care about school. I was too focused on doing drugs or fucking around in class or just not being there, or music. Like I never gave. But I need to make this important for y'all. Pay attention in school. It is so important. You never know.
That's right.
You never know how much you're gonna miss it until it's gone. I know that sounds cliche or like an old head type of thing to say, but I mean it, bro. I mean it. You're gonna miss it when it's gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is some wise words.
Serious, bro.
True. It is very true. So you missed out on you're a pretty big guy, man. I feel like you would have did good and you would have excelled further in sports. So you missed out on the whole sports thing. You missed out on the prom. You missed out on, like you said, senior days, nights, whatever. Yeah, man, that's a lot to miss out on. And I mean, at least you're recognizing now that you do regret it, and even though you can't go back in time to school, you can always do better from now on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, brother.
So I mean, just because you had a shortcoming on that. It seems now that and some people never accept it. Some people say, it was the teacher's this. You just pointing the finger, and it sounds like you're taking accountability.
It was all me being stupid.
Yeah, that's good. Being accountable is good, man.
And being like short-sighted, bro. I never realized in the long run how much that was gonna affect me. So.
Okay. So, if someone from your hometown described you back then, what would they say about you? What do you think they'd say?
I mean, it depends on the age group, right?
Let's just say your friends.
My friends. All right, my friends would be like, he's cool, he's funny.
Okay.
I like him. He's fun to be around. He brightens up my day.
Okay, and let's just say let's say that we found somebody from your town that doesn't know you but knows about you. What do you think they'd have to say about you? Maybe a teacher, maybe a neighbor, maybe somewhere where you worked. A
lot of them, and I noticed because I be hearing about it. There's a lot of like, he's got a good heart, really smart kid, really talented kid. He just, he makes a lot of mistakes. That's really a lot of what I heard is he's a good kid. He's got a hell of potential.
Yeah.
He needs to smarten up.
Right.
Stop, treating life like it's a joke.
Stop fucking around, basically.
Exactly. Stop fucking around.
Okay. That's interesting. And how would you respond to that if you actually heard that from somebody?
Honestly, I took it as a compliment. That's really how it is. Just, I appreciate it. I'm glad that you see the potential, and I hope you're not just saying that to say that. And I used to say that fucking around is part of the process. Eventually I'm gonna outgrow it, but for right now, that's part of life. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. And I think that's probably how I would have responded as well. I just not really take what they say too serious. Be like, it's whatever. Like, I appreciate you, like, saying I'm talented and I'm smart, but in that, like.
Do you think that helps you? Do you think that helps you more than it hurts you, or do you think do you just take it as more of like it's a compliment, but not really? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's really how it is. It's a compliment, but like whatever.
Okay, so you are just as a compliment.
I kind of see it as kind of like, oh yeah, they're complimenting me here, but they're telling me like I'm fucking up here, and I'm like, I don't really appreciate that. So and that's how I always took it. It's just like if you're critiquing me
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah. I've gotten a lot better about it now, where if you point something out that I don't realize I'm doing wrong,
Yeah.
I'm gonna correct that shit. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you're right, bro, my bad.
Okay.
And I'm gonna work on fixing that. And so,
Well, that's fair. That's fair to say. I mean, everybody reacts differently, and I feel like as the older you get, most people they get a little wiser. They see their mistakes, they own up to it. No, that's not the case for everybody, but in your case, that seems like that's the direction you're heading in. You're understanding. You're more of an understanding person. You're realizing the mistakes you made, and you're seeing, okay, now I know what he was talking about. Now I know why he was telling me that. Maybe he cared, maybe he didn't, but now I understand, right?
exactly.
Okay. So, do you remember the first moment you realized music wasn't just something you liked? Or do you feel like it was something that you needed to do?
I mean, I've always been singing and shit all growing up and everything. I loved music. Well, there was one day when I was going to Dairy's it was in my 4th grade year. These two rappers, two Christian rappers, who came to my school named Cutright, spelled Cutright, if you ever want to look him up, and Ike Hill. That's Ikehill, if you ever want to look him up. They came to my school and they performed quite a few of their songs. And I remember like it was yesterday, bro. I'm sitting in class. We hear over the intercom like, all students and teachers, please report to the auditorium. We have a meeting or whatever.
Right.
And so I'm like, some awards assembly, some shit.
Probably,
And I as we get close to the auditorium, I'm hearing music. It's like, what the fuck? I get in there, bro. They're playing "Better Now" by Post Malone. They start playing Lil Pump, bro. It was like, what the fuck? So I get in there, just trying to figure out what's going on, and I see like these two posters up on the wall, speakers out everywhere. Finally, these dudes come out, start rapping and shit. Blew my mind, bro. And like at that time, I was heavy listening to rap and heavy listening to all kinds of music, really. And so actually, they were like, "Does anyone out in the crowd be rapping or anything like that?" And all my friends started pointing at me. So they put me up on stage against another dude who was actually really good. He was a freestyler.
Okay.
And he cooked my ass, bro. Like he just ran through my ass with his rap, bro, because I was a little kid, bro.
Right.
And so I had no clue what I was doing, but it just mesmerized me. And that's when I was like, this is what I want to do. Like that feeling that I just got, I know I can give that to other people.
Okay, so you wanted to recreate that.
Exactly.
You just wanted to chase that feeling.
That feeling of being like inspired, like for the first time in my life, I was fully inspired by what I was seeing.
That had your full attention. Interesting.
I swear to this day, that might be the best day of my life.
Really? Wow. So that's what kickstarted you into this.
Yeah, that's why I am who and what I am right now.
Man, that's Ripxeia for you, huh?
Yes, sir. That's why I am Ripxeia.
So, what was the first song or moment that made you say, "Yeah, I'm really doing this"?
First song or moment?
So, what I mean by that is like maybe you experimented, maybe you had some songs, but then maybe that just one day, something just really clicked for you, or the song was like, man, this song is the one that I want to show the world. This is it for me. This is what I want to do.
Yeah, man. I had a song in mind for that. Just the other day, I was showing my homie Dremmy that, and I can't remember what song that was. But oh no, it was 100. It was a song I made called 100 featuring Valius. And I just noticed, like, it was the first time that I never really sat and wrote lyrics. I just kind of let it flow.
Oh, okay.
And I just kind of went with how the music felt, and boom, I was like, wait, this is probably the best shit I've ever made. Like, now it's looking like I could really do this. And since then, it's only gone up. Like,
okay.
It's gone better.
So would you say, when you say that you didn't write it down, do you mean like you just started recording it? Was it more of like a freestyle? What exactly?
Yeah, so there's a new style of recording that a lot of artists do now called punch-ins.
Okay, explain that to us, because I have no idea what that is.
So a punch-in is like, so you play a beat, right? And you'll kind of go in, you'll say a few words, and be like, all right, yeah, that works. And then you'll think, sometimes you'll just kind of play it over and over again till you have a next bar.
Oh,
And so-
okay. It just plays over what you said with the beat.
What you said,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
and then
yes,
you'll
I
come up with
understand.
another thing to say, and you'll punch in, record what you have to say then.
Okay.
And you just keep like recording those little increments until you have a song made. And that's
okay.
like if you ever listen to Juice WRLD, that's how he recorded every song he ever did. That's how I record a lot of my music. I'm assuming that's how Nate records. Like anyone you could know that records nowadays
Right.
probably does that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I do know what you're talking about. I just
Yeah.
didn't know by that reference. Interesting. And that's your style right there. Punching.
Yeah, I mean that's not even now they just kind of come to me. But I used to need to write if I wanted to be super lyrical.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I wanted to like have double meaning bars, double entendres. But now it's kind of like they just kind of flow a lot more naturally. So to the point where I could really just hop on the mic and just kind of press record, keep what I like, get rid of what I don't, and just keep moving that way. I found out the more that you write, the more like easier that shit becomes.
Oh, okay, so it just flows out better. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's literally
How
practice.
often do you like when you are recording? Do you just record when you feel like something comes to mind? Do you have certain days? Do you give yourself time to prepare? How does that process go?
Bro, I really just I record almost every day.
Yeah.
I don't. There might be a day where I'm just not really feeling it. Nothing really coming to mind. But when I do end up recording, I really don't. I don't need anything to pop into mind, because all it takes is me playing a beat, and that's what'll trigger something. So I really I have to. If I have free time, I'll get on there, look for a beat, boom, that works. I'm gonna start doing it, and yeah, it just flows from there. And at that point, I mean, I'll make up to 10, 15 songs in a day.
Oh, interesting.
If I'm really feeling it.
So where do you go when you're looking for beats? Do you come up with your own beats? Is there a place where you go? Do you have somebody that does them for you? What's that?
I used to make my own beats. That's actually how I started off in music, because I didn't have a microphone. So I started off like I wanted to do something. So I taught myself how to make beats, and I still do it every now and then, but most of the time I don't. Just because either I don't like the way it sounds, or
Takes too long or something?
it takes too long a lot of times. Like I don't like having to sit there and place the drums here and then make the melody. And while I love the fact that I'm creating something new, my whole thing is vocals. That's my whole thing. That's my bread and butter. So the beat, I can find beats that I didn't even know were possible to make something that sounds like that off YouTube.
Right.
It's like if I have because a lot of times when I want to make a song, I just look for like the vibe I want to go for.
Oh, okay.
Boom, it'll half of the time it's like the first beat or the second beat I click on, it's got boom, exactly what I was looking for.
Okay, so you just kind of use that.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, well, here's an idea for you. Shout out to my boy Lucci Stacks, man. We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, I was watching the interview with you earlier, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you up off of them beats, bro.
There you go, man. And my boy Lucci, man. I know you got hundreds of beats stored away, bro. So don't
just give me one.
Find something for my boy. Find something for my boy, please. So expect that. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, my boy. So who were you making music with in the beginning? Your homies, your friends, or were you mostly on your own? How did that start?
So, when I first started, I was making music on my own.
Okay.
And the way I was making music is I had a laptop, but I didn't have an actual mic. I had little headphones, but they didn't have a mic on them. Like a lot of people tend to like when they first start recording on a gaming headset. I didn't even have that.
Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, no, some people do that.
Oh, okay.
But not even me. I just had little like earbuds, but they didn't have a mic. So it was just, you hear the music. A lot of laptops have like a built-in microphone.
Right. Yes.
Like, yeah. So I used that microphone and I used Audacity.
I remember.
And I started recording on Audacity, but I didn't know how to apply effects on Audacity. It confused me. So I would download the vocals and the beat off of Audacity, put them into FL Studio. I don't know why I didn't just record in FL Studio. I just made shit difficult, but I put it into FL Studio, the trial version, because I was broke. And then I didn't even know what mixing was. So like I was like, shit, I'm gonna just put a sound goodizer, because that says sound goodizer on it. It makes my shit sound good. So I'm gonna put sound goodizer on it, reverb and delay. And I didn't have auto tune, so if I wanted to sing, I used this little free plugin called Pitcher. Fuck, it sucked, by the way. But that's how it started, bro. And I actually went back just the other day to listen to that. Made my ears bleed, man. But then I'd say the first song I took serious and actually didn't sound awful. Yeah. I made with Cutright, the guy that went to that concert in 4th grade. I made it with him. Okay. Because I told him after that I was gonna make music, and he said, when you do, hit me up.
I'll let you, boy.
And so we've made 2 songs together. We have a 3rd one that he refused to send me.
Why is that?
So he made a song because he's a very Christian-based person, very Christian rapper.
I feel where you're going with this.
And so he had a song called "Trust God." We had made a song called "Hey Rowan." That was the first song we made, "Hey Rowan." And then we made a song called "Hand on Me," which is, God got his hand on me. So it was another Christian song. Well, then he made another song that was very personal to both of us. It was going to be a very personal song, and he wanted it to mean something. And it's called "Trust God." I thought it sounded really good. I was like, bro, this is fire, dude. I'd love to be able to do this. And he told me, you're not ready. He told me, you're not ready for that. He said, until I fully seen that you changed your ways, you ain't drinking no more, you ain't smoking no more, you aren't sinning. Or, well, not like sinning, because obviously everybody sins, right, bro, like even him. But like you're not doing unholy things that aren't necessary, right? Your focus isn't worldly, and the music you make is to lift God up and not focused on worldly things.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're putting out a song with that much positivity, but at the same time, you felt like you were doing all this negative. So
it doesn't mean.
Yeah, how could you possibly put something that has to do that's more religious than anything, right? But at the same time, you're doing all the opposite.
It's rapping about something I ain't living, and it's like the same thing. Like imagine if somebody were to listen to that song, right? Be like, wow, this song changed my life. I'm gonna go see the person who made this. He's gotta have enough, like, more stuff like this. They hear the rest of my music and they're like, what happened? Yeah. Like, I thought he was like this. And originally I did start off making Christian music, but I switched it because the Christian hip hop community is toxic as fuck, dude.
Really?
Toxic as fuck.
Why is that?
It's all about like holier than thou type of thing. So if I make a song I make a song, it don't have no cuss words in it. It's not talking about bad stuff, but I don't say the name Jesus. I don't say the name God in it. I get judged. So in that community, I would be hit up by people being like I'd make a song that it wasn't a bad song. It wasn't talking about doing drugs or violence or anything. Right. But I didn't say his name in it specifically. It wasn't specifically talking about him. And now I'm not a Christian rapper.
So what was some of the things that they would tell you?
They would tell me like, this song is terrible, dude. Like, you're not even worshiping him in his name at all. Like, how do you call yourself a Christian artist if this is the type of stuff you're making? And eventually it pissed me off. And I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm not even living that life anyway. I was like, because behind the curtains, bro, behind the curtains, I was smoking weed, I was drinking, I was partying, I was doing everything that the Christian artist would tell you not to do. So now I'm like, I'm tired of being someone I'm not, bro. Yeah. I'm a Christian at the end of the day. You see the tattoo, dude. Like, I am a Christian at the end
of the day.
What
does that say?
It says, greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. In John 15:13. Yeah. My favorite Bible verse.
Yeah, I was about to say that is pretty religious. Yeah.
And as much as I am a Christian, I'm not going to portray myself as this holy person. I'll spread the word and I'll spread the gospel because that's what I believe in. But at the end of the day, I'm not the type of dude that's...
You're going to do what you're going to do.
Exactly, right? Okay. I still drink, I still smoke, I still party because at the end of the day, that's who I am. But I'm not going to sit there and preach
You're
to other
not lying
people.
to yourself.
Exactly. I'm not going to lie to myself and I'm not going to lie to other people and be someone I'm not.
Well, at the end of the day, man, you are who you are. you know, of course, everybody wants, you know, I would hope the best for you. You know, I hope, you know, everybody has their own path. I do the same. Obviously, you know, I'm having a drink myself.
Yeah.
I don't encourage it, but everybody goes through their own stages. You know what I mean? So it's easy to point the finger and judge, but sometimes, you know, sometimes it sticks, man. Sometimes they do more damage than good. So I get what you're saying. That just wasn't your scene, and you were like, hey, you know what? I'm not even. I'm doing all the stuff. I'm doing all the opposite stuff anyway. So I just need to get out of that.
Exactly.
It's probably a good thing that you did because, like you said, when you're around a lot of toxicity like that, man, you'll become that too. You know. So,
yeah, it's just.
Yeah. So how different is Ripxeia in the studio versus Ripxeia performing in front of people?
I mean, in the studio, I wouldn't say there's a huge difference really between me in the studio, me on stage. I'm the same dude at the end of the day, and the way I feel about my music ain't gonna change.
Okay.
So in the studio, I got them headphones on. I'm feeling the music, and I'm recording with every bit of passion and energy that I've got. And it's the same thing for like if I'm on stage. Now I'm probably gonna be more energetic and louder and you know, really in that, because I want people out there to feel it as well. So I mean, I think the only change is that I'm slightly more energetic.
Oh, okay, really when you're performing.
Yeah, that's really it.
So what goes through your head when you're grabbing the mic, man? You're fixing to start your first bar, your first verse. What does that feel like, man? Describe to us what's going through your head. What are you feeling like in that moment? From the first time you ever did it to now.
It's just back then it was like nerves, straight nerves, dude. I was like this,
right,
getting ready to spit something.
And what was the first time you performed?
First time I performed, well. Technically, like I did like little like talent shows and stuff as a kid.
So you were building up to like the...
Yeah, so like I know I'd say my first ever real performance was in 5th grade. My first ever real performance was 5th grade.
I bet that was nerve-wracking at the time too.
Dude, oh my god. I remember I was in the back sweating and I'm like this. I'm like, yo, do I have to go up there, bro? Yeah. And finally I go up there. I perform a song called Elevate by Papa Roach. Good ass song. Good ass message in that song too. Nice. And I performed it, got off stage. I really, you know, I didn't hear too much about it, right? So eventually I ended up rapping an original song at a school dance in like 6th grade. I want to say like 6th grade.
Right.
And I rapped in front of a shit ton of people, dude. It was great. And then that's when I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool. Now I'm gonna really show 'em. I get up and perform at a pep rally, dude. And I think I barely remember this literally because I tried to block it from my memory because of how embarrassing it was.
Oh, tell us about that.
I wanted to perform a song. It was an NF song, and I don't remember what song it was exactly. It was some kind of love song.
Yeah, I was about to say probably emotional.
Yeah, I wanted to show up, bro. I was trying to get the girls from that one too. So I wanted it to be a love song.
Yeah, and that's super emotional, yeah.
But I was getting ready to get on there and start rapping, and I noticed, dude, the quality of their speakers and their microphones are shit. When you're down there, you can't hear nothing, bro, and you don't have a monitor. I found that out when you're on stage.
Yeah.
Usually you have a monitor.
What do you mean, like a monitor for what?
So for your voice. So sometimes you'll have an earpiece, right?
Oh, okay.
So a lot of artists will have an earpiece where they can hear themselves and they can hear the backing track.
Ah, I always wonder what that was for.
Yeah, and so the more I got into performing, there's the first time I did an original performance in Amarillo. They had a speaker set right here, pointed at me, which was my vocal monitor, so I was never off beat. This most recent performance, it didn't have one. Fucked me up. What I had to do is I actually had to step in front of the speakers that were behind me, because there's like 3 or 4 speakers up at the front of the stage,
facing
so people
crowd,
could hear it.
Okay, yeah.
So I had to step in front of those speakers, damn near in the crowd, so that I could hear my voice.
Okay, that's crazy.
So
yeah,
I'm not off beat, because all you hear on stage is like, you could hear yourself kind of, but you hear it bouncing off of everything, and so it's just echoed.
Yeah,
and
so you don't know where to find your place.
Exactly. So, but anyway, that one, all of those were super nerve-wracking. And then I don't think I performed after that until the show in Amarillo. And dude, I remember telling everyone, dude, I was so nervous. I don't know what to do. Like, I haven't performed in so long.
Right.
I don't know if I could do it. And they're like, what are you tripping for, bro? Go do it. Right. And so I was listening to the dude before me, and he was rapping and everything. People were fucking with him, and I was like, I can do it. That's when it hit me. I was like, I can do it.
So what's going through your head at that exact moment that you're picking up the mic?
Yeah,
you're on stage in Amarillo. You're fixing to say it. What are you thinking in your head?
It's literally was like I walk on stage, just shaking, get to grab the mic. The second I grab that mic and I look out to them, I say, "What's going on?" I was like, "Now it's time." I look out to them and I'm like, "It's time." I was like, "They'll sense if I'm nervous. If I show I'm nervous, they'll sense it and they're not gonna fuck with it." So I shook that shit off. I said, I could do it. And that music hit. And what I found is if I put myself in the same headspace as I was like when I was recording that song. When I'm recording that song, I don't care about nothing around me. I'm focused on the song.
Okay.
So that's what I did. I put myself in that situation where it's just I'm focused on the music. And so it just became, I turned everybody up. Everyone fucked with it.
So that leads me to my next question. Do you feel like performing is natural for you, or did you have to grow into it?
I think overall it is. I mean, obviously my first little like 5th grade, 6th grade, at school things weren't really nothing.
Yeah.
But I think once it came to like these past 2 shows that I've done in Amarillo, it's natural. Like, I'm never tripping about it. I know this last one, dude, I wasn't scared of nothing. I went in there knowing I was going to rock it, and I did.
So where all have you performed as far as, like, now that you're older, that you're out of school, you're performing with other artists?
I actually just started my whole performing journey. So I performed in November at the Bliss Horizon venue in Amarillo.
Okay.
And then I just performed on the 13th at the Bliss Horizon venue in Amarillo.
This month?
Yeah, this month. And then on March 6th, I have the Love and Lust Festival in Canyon, which is supposed to be a lot larger of a crowd and venue and stuff that I'm performing at there. So that'll be my 3rd ever performance, and that's where I'm starting to get a name in that whole Amarillo, Lubbock.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's a good area. There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
So plug yourself in a little bit, man. Tell us, who's all, if there's any other artists, who are they, who's going to be performing there, what can we expect from that?
I mean, truthfully, the only artist I'm really like, because there's a shit ton of artists at that Love and Lust Festival. Like, it's packed.
I saw the poster, and yeah, there's
20 plus people. But if you're going there, make sure you're supporting me, Jimi Hendrix, ADG 806, Chopper Montana, Too Cold. I can't, bro, don't test me on how to spell his name, but I'm gonna get it. It's Preston. I'm gonna put it in the comments down there how to spell it. I'm gonna put it in the comments how to spell his name because it's a little trippy. But yeah, just my homie Z-Dot. My homie Z-Dot's supposed to perform there. I got him to perform, so y'all better pop out. That's
gonna be a good one, man. Everybody go ahead and make sure you're following him on that, because I know he stays pretty active on your socials, especially on Instagram is where I have you at. So don't miss anything. Make sure you are following his account. Where else can we follow you? Where are you most active on?
I'm definitely most active on Instagram.
Okay.
I mean, Snapchat. I'm always active on Snapchat. I believe if you get me on TikTok, YouTube, anywhere else, I've got the exact same name, I believe, on everything, just Ripxeia, exactly as you'll see here. And I'll be pretty active on YouTube and TikTok. And then of course all platforms like SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you want to listen to my music, I'm there as well. So
we all tap in, guys. So out of all those places that you've performed, whether it's the beginning when you were small, or up until your last show that you just did, which one of those has been the most memorable for you?
Most memorable would definitely be the November show.
Why?
It's a mix. I mean, it was my first ever performance. First of all, made a lot of connections. Second, I think it went better than this most recent one. This recent one, it wasn't like anything I would say about my performance that wasn't good. It was literally just the crowd was dead. Like there was no one there almost.
So nobody kind of showed up.
There was like, I think a total of like 4 people.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually like dead. It kind of killed me a little bit. I mean, I still rocked it like there was 50 people, but
Yeah.
I was looking, I was like, But that first show had a lot of people there, had people hype, screaming. People were really having a good time. And that's what stuck with me to keep performing as much as I can, because like people looked at me, because I even got told after the show, they're like, I seen you, bro, I thought you was finna be on some country shit. Like I was like, yeah, get this dude off the stage. But then they were like, you came on there rapping and shit. They were like, yo, we fuck with your sound,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm telling you, man.
One dude was like, yo, can I buy you a drink? I was like, shit.
You got a good sound, man, for sure. Yeah, you got good flow, good sound.
Yeah, man, I was just it was a very memorable experience. It was a lot of fun.
So yeah, that's definitely you can say that one was real memorable, and it kind of carved the pathway for you to keep going.
Yeah,
Awesome.
definitely.
So when you're making music, what usually comes first? The beat, the feeling, or the story?
The feeling, 100%.
Explain that to us.
So I really know like what type of vibe I want to go for before I ever go for it. So it's like, okay, today I'm gonna go for a sad little type of music, and it's usually like how I'm really feeling throughout the day when I'm making it. So like sometimes something's on my mind, I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do some sad shit, and I'll move from there. I'll go with the feeling of it,
Right.
then I'll go for the style I want that feeling to go into,
Okay.
and then next will come, you know, the melodies and the lyrics and
Hooks and all that good stuff.
and then it becomes a full project, you know. So it's just however type of music I want to make. It's really just that feeling comes first, and then the rest.
And then everything else follows. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think sets that mood for that, man? Do you think it's the season, the weather, or is it like? Because I know, like, let's just say it's a rainy day. You know, maybe you might feel a little gloomy. You know, a little sad. You want to make a little, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Or if it's it's a good day, summer day. You're feeling good. You want to do something. You know, summer vibe.
Yeah.
Does that have to do with it?
It does have a lot to do with the weather, actually. When it gets
I thought so.
What's crazy is the weather and the way that things look outside can change so much about my music, right? During the summer, a lot of times if I'm making music in the summer, I'm talking my shit, bro. I'm on there talking crazy.
It's hot, man. People's bugging, huh?
Yeah,
People bugging in the summer.
And then I get to fall, and I pop into the more indie, alternative.
So for people that don't know what indie is, including myself, I didn't know what that was until you explained it to me. Explain that to us. What that is? What kind of style that is?
It's kind of difficult to explain indie, but I'd say like if you were to mix like pop and like grunge, it makes like this alternative rock type of style.
Okay.
In fact, I made an indie song that's gonna be on my next album with Tanner from Guyman. If you're watching this, love you, bro. Glad you were on the song.
Shout out to the boy.
But like just that indie vibe is really, I would say it's like, if you ever listen to like Nirvana, that's like the beginning of that whole indie wave. And now people, like if you're gonna listen to indie now, I recommend Glaive. I've been rocking with him ever since he started coming up, so I recommend Glaive heavy. He's really good. So it's just a lot of different stuff that go into it, and I'd give it like, it almost has like a low quality sound, if that makes sense. Like it almost sounds like it was made like a garage band, like made in a garage on purpose. Like you could have millions of dollars, and a lot of people, even if they have that, they'll make it sound, you know, like it was recorded in a like $200 setup. Like it's.
So going back to what I just asked you, is there any song that you is there any of your songs that you can be like, hey, I made this in the winter or I made this in the summer when it was, what any references that we can go off of?
About songs that are still up, I'm not sure, because like a lot of my stuff I did end up taking down as like
Why
a
is
fresh
that?
start. Well, I had like
Sounds like it's you have controversial stuff with yourself.
Yes, I'm a very 1 minute I'm like, yeah, that's good. Next minute I'm like, ooh. And so like I never know how I'm gonna be feeling about my music the next day.
So so I can just kind of get an idea, and we can, the audience can get an idea too. Do you put music out and then you see that it's not getting the feedback you want, so you take it down, or do you just listen to it again and be like, hey, you know what? Me personally, I just don't like what I'm saying, or I just don't like the song, and you scrap it.
It's all about how I feel about it, right? I could care less how the fans feel. Not that I don't like my fans, but if I put out a song, I did it for me.
Okay.
Right? Like, I appreciate y'all for listening, and I do it for y'all too, and I hope y'all feel, y'all get the same feeling that I'm trying to give y'all from this, that I'm feeling. But a lot of times it's really just I feel it and I'm like, oh, like I don't like what I did in that. I don't like what I said.
So for like, just to get some clarity on that, so let's just say you put some music out, right? And then some of that music or all of it, you decide to just delete it. Does that music that you take down ever go back up, or once it's out, it's out?
It can. It will. A lot of songs I deleted will go back up. I really deleted everything. I wiped everything off, and then certain older songs are going to come back. A lot of them were deleted because of bad quality and like the way they sounded anymore, because I recorded them on old setups, or just I wasn't as good back then. And then there's some like, there's one I still have up called Mr. Get It Done. That one I'm not sure about, bro. I've been on the fence about taking it down.
Why? What makes you unsure of it?
That one's a diss track.
To who?
To several people here. I don't really want to call any names.
Okay. If they know, they know.
Yeah, if you were dissed in Mr. Get It Done, you know you were dissed in Mr. Get It Done.
Okay, so everybody pause this video right now. Go listen to that song. If it's for you, or if you know who you're talking about.
Actually, I'm going to bring one specific name up. Because he's the only reason I'm on the edge of it.
Okay.
And it was Nate. It was Easy Sage.
Okay. I actually just had him on here.
Yeah, exactly. He's the main reason I've been on the verge of taking it down, because I've never had problems with him.
Okay, so you...
And I dissed him strictly because I wanted to challenge somebody in the rap industry.
So is a diss out of love?
Yeah, it was like, bro,
like a competition.
He's the only dude that, at the time at least, that I seen had any kind of competition with me.
Oh, okay.
And it's not, I don't even like to be glazing myself like that, but realistically, bro, I've heard other rappers here in Perryton or here around the 806 that are just garbage, dude. And so he was the only one that I was like, yo, he's kind of fire.
Hey, man, he's Sage, bro. He's awesome shit, man.
Again, bro, Nate, if you're seeing this, bro, it's all love. Like, I've tried to reach out to him and shit to fix it, but there ain't no. Like, he just told me, like, just.
Well, this is your time, bro.
I mean, he basically told me, he was like, look, bro, he's like, I ain't gonna do nothing. He's like, I'm not even that mad. He's like, I'm not gonna associate with you no more.
He's just not gonna respond.
Exactly, and I understand it, because it was uncalled for. Like. And that's one of my regrets when it comes to making music, is ever dissing him, because he did nothing. He did nothing wrong to get dissed.
Oh, okay.
He just caught a stray, so it was like, fuck.
I got you.
So now I'm sitting here like, I thought about deleting the song, but the only reason I haven't is because, one, the damage is already done. Right. He's already heard the song.
Oh, okay.
Everybody that's been
he's
dissed
aware.
Yeah, everybody that's been dissed has heard the song.
Okay.
So they all know. Mainly because people that heard it knew they were getting dissed and sent it to them, and they're like, "Yo,"
but like, hey, look at this, what this guy.
Yeah, but anyway, that's the one reason, and the reason I haven't taken it down is because, one, the damage has already been done. Two,
that makes sense.
Two, the people are fucking with it, bro. People love that song.
Man, if anything, man, people love the controversy, bro.
Oh yeah, but it's not even that.
Yeah,
it's just even the people that got dissed in that song told me it was a good song. They're like, they're like, fuck you for dissing me, but that's a damn good song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't listened to it. I'm gonna listen to it. All I can say is, I fuck with CZ Sage, man. I just had him on here. Seems like a real cool dude. I personally think he has really good music out. Whatever you guys got going on, like you said, it's not really no real beef. You did what you did.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to him, and shit, man. Sometimes you gotta do something and get a reaction out of somebody, right?
Yeah, man.
But nobody responded, right? It sounds like.
Yeah, I was hoping he would, bro. I really wanted bro to get on the mic and drop something. I was hoping to go back and forth.
But why not say, hey, man, instead of me dissing you, like, let's do something.
See, we actually did do a song together. We had a song together.
You did mention that earlier. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. We had a song together, and it was a great song. He did his thing on it. I did my thing on it, and I had to take it down. He asked me to take the song down after the diss.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, but
why would you want to have a song with somebody that
that I don't fuck with no more? But really, it was just I want there to be some kind of actual. Not hatred, but like dislike behind a diss. Okay. So I ain't gonna sit there and hit somebody up and be like, "Yo, bro, like we should try to like rap battle and just kind of fuck around and see who's better." Nah, it was like I'm gonna just hit him with it and see what he does. And for a while I even was like, "Yo, he's a pussy." For a while I sat there going, I was like, if he's a real rapper, he would have responded. But then I thought about it, bro. I've been dissed by people. Right. I never responded to him because I didn't give him the time of day. I was like, why would I?
That makes sense. So, there's different angles. That makes sense.
And I think that's what Nate's point of view is. He's a chill dude. He don't want to. He doesn't like controversy. He's not a controversial dude. He's not someone that likes confrontation. Anytime I've ever been around him, he's just always laid back, chill vibes. So, I don't see him as the type to ever get involved in a diss track anyway.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I'm gonna check it out. Definitely, whatever y'all got going on, that's y'all's business. You as a guest, I'm rocking with you, man. ZZ Sage, Nate, I'm fucking with you too, bro. So I hope y'all can get past y'all's differences. Maybe because you both of you guys, I like both of y'all sounds.
Yeah, so. I actually hit him up trying to see if he would get on the new album I'm working on.
Yeah, well, hopefully y'all can work something out, man. It sounds like it's over nothing.
Yeah, it's really just some petty shit that I was being stupid and mentioned his name for no reason. So.
Well, that's all good, man. Nate, if you see this, ZZ Sage, it's up to you, bro. My boy, he's doing good. I recommend you do the same. And let a bygone be bygone. Anyways, next question. Do your songs come from real experiences, or do you sometimes create characters or moments?
A lot of them do. Especially this most recent album that I just put out called Public Enemy No. 1. I don't think there was any songs in that were like a character. I think White Christmas was a character. I was actually just fucking around. It was just a whole song about me selling drugs. Oh. White Christmas was literally a song about me selling cocaine and crack and fentanyl.
And I just gotta ask, bro, is that something you just came up with, or is that something real? Real experience?
Fuck no, dude. I've never been selling nothing. I've done shit, but I never was a dealer for nothing.
Okay, good.
There's just nothing I wanted to do.
So you can say that some of the songs you create scenarios and characters for.
Yeah. Occasionally I will create something like that.
Just
but
like
a lot of songs.
White Christmas, you said?
Yeah, White Christmas. Okay. But a lot of songs like Mr. Get It Done. Or Flexing Shit. Just a bunch of songs from that album in particular were based off of real events where I've mentioned real life people or something like that.
Oh, interesting.
So
what's something about your journey people don't see?
I don't think people see how hard I'm really working.
So tell us, how hard are you really working?
Dude, I posted on my story like December of last year where I was talking about, bro, I put out, I want to say because I put out 2 or 3 albums last year. And I put out like over 50 singles or something. Like I want to say in general, I probably would have put out like somewhere close to 100 songs last year.
In the last year?
Oh yeah, and I'm like, dude, it was just nonstop working, and I'm just like, I was like, no disrespect to anybody else, but I'm working hard as fuck, dude.
Wow.
Like, if there was, I would say the amount of time I've spent in the studio could equivalent to the amount of time I've spent sleeping.
That's crazy, because that's a lot of
and like, when I was in Florida, bro, I wasn't in Florida for long, bro. I was in Florida for a few weeks, and in the span of about 2 weeks, maybe, I made 16 songs.
Really?
And that wasn't even me recording every day. That was like, maybe I recorded once or twice a week.
And you just do all day worth of...
I made a song an hour.
Wow.
Every day. It would take me about an hour start to finish to have a complete full song done.
And you would, at that time you were doing the punching? Is that what Okay.
Punching.
Okay.
Well, actually, because at that time when I was in Florida, I was in an actual studio, which had to pay me by the hour, or I had to pay them by the hour.
Right.
So I would already have stuff pre-written before
so
that. So I ain't wasting no time trying to figure out a bar, record something. I just straight boom. But like when I'm sitting there and I have a song fully written, bro, I'm in there, and that includes him mixing and getting the song to sound good, not just me recording.
Right.
And me recording, I probably have, if it was literally just I went in there and recorded, got out, I have a song done every 15 minutes.
Wow.
Like, I'm very quick when it comes to writing, recording, everything.
So you get it done fairly quickly.
Yeah, I mean, people will send me songs that they want me on. They'll have the song back within the hour.
Really? So let me ask you, out of all those, out of all those you say you did over 100, how many of those are out?
Out now?
Yeah. Or were those part of ones that, I mean, did they ever come out? Did you put them out and then take them down?
I put them out, and like I said, I went through that phase where I took everything down. So the whole point was I was going to take everything down until I finished the Public Enemy #1 album. Okay. But I'm actually having problems getting the Public Enemy #1 album on all platforms, because one of the songs called Blue Devil that I had on there, one of my favorite songs, it's has a sample in it, I guess, that is not cleared. And so
that's what's holding the project back?
That's what's holding it back. So I might end up releasing the project, unfortunately, without Blue Devil on it. And Blue Devil will have to be a single, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that sample cleared before I do that, because I can't afford to lose that song, bro. That song's too good.
Okay.
But anyway, it's just like I would say that on SoundCloud there's a couple. So like More Than Life and Extra, I think, are the two from last year. Out of 100+ songs, I think only 2 of them are up.
Wow.
But the more of them will start coming back throughout this next year. I'm gonna start putting.
So you're gonna start resurfacing them.
Exactly. Yeah, I wanted a fresh start.
Okay.
I felt like there was too much in my catalog that was cluttering up. So like there were some songs that I was like, yeah, these are good, but I noticed, I was like, why would I ever want a song up that when people play I cringe? Like, why would I want there to ever be a song that's up that I'm not comfortable hearing somebody else play?
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy you say that, because I actually hear like some of my favorite artists say, oh, I really like that song, and he'd be like, man, I hate that song. I actually hate that I put it out.
Yeah, like,
so that's crazy. Yeah,
I mean, unless I already blew up, and by that point it's already gone.
Yeah.
I had a song I made called Denial.
Okay.
Super sad song, super depressing, really low quality. It didn't sound good. I wasn't singing good in that song. I sounded awful. At least I thought I did. That song ended up hitting like 10,000 streams on Spotify.
Oh wow.
And I'm just like, bro, why that song?
Yeah, so that's crazy.
Eventually, it was like all of my least favorite songs are the ones that
your
became popular. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I made a song called Bluff that I hated that ended up getting like 6,000 or 7,000 streams.
Wow.
And like it's just all the songs I don't like. Just bro, why can't it be one of the ones that I make that I'm proud of that do something, bro?
That's interesting, huh? So I guess it's more of what the people like versus what you like.
Exactly. Just like one of my favorite artists ever, Juice WRLD, bro. He hated Lucid Dreams, which was the song that blew him up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He hated that song.
It's one of my favorite songs by Juice WRLD.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's just I wanted to cleanse in my discography, and I wanted every song that I put out to be something I was comfortable with other people listening to. And me never feel like, ugh, like I don't really like that song. I want every song to hit me and be like, yeah, that's a banger.
Like, yeah, I did that.
But
so I want to ask you, what you said your album's called Public Enemy?
Public Enemy number 1.
Why Public Enemy number 1? Why that?
So that is a result of everything that's been going on in Perryton, actually.
Explain that a little more in detail.
Well, I went through some shit with some people involving money. I borrowed money from somebody, and somebody hit me up talking about, you better pay my homie back. I said, who the fuck are you? Don't talk to me like that. And they said, pull up. I said, bet, pussy, send me the addy. And I pulled up, and we went to get to fighting. I remember this, I pulled up by myself.
Yeah.
It was like 10 people.
Oof.
And I'm scrapping with this dude, but I'm at the whole time I'm worried about these 10 other people.
Right.
And I'm thinking, if they don't jump in now, if I beat this dude's ass right here, right now, they're gonna jump in right after. They ain't gonna let their homie get their ass beat.
Right.
I was like, fuck. So eventually I was like, whatever, bro, I'm done fighting. And they're talking shit. And I looked at one of them, I was like, you a pussy, bro, you hiding behind the camera talking shit, bro, put the camera down, swing. And he wouldn't. And so I started walking away. I was like, whatever, bro. And I'm walking, they're still talking behind me. I turned around and I was trying to talk to the dude, and I was like, maybe he just doesn't understand. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to explain this shit to him. Boom! Fucking cheap shots me right in the nose. I'm bleeding and shit. I was like, alright, fuck you, bro. I started walking, bro. I'm not even running. I ain't gonna run from these dudes. I ain't no pussy. So I'm walking away. They're pushing me, kicking me, shoving me, trying to knock me down. I never fell once. They're talking shit the whole time. Bro, I was like, whatever, bro. Next day, and this is stupid of me, but I post on my story, anyone can get it. Anyone can get it. And I post a fucking gun. I was like, anyone can get it. And they knew who I was talking about. I actually name dropped them. I ain't gonna say names for that purpose. But eventually I took the story down. I text him personally. I'm like, look, bro. I was like, this is stupid shit that we're fighting over, bro. Let's just talk it out, bro. And he's like, all right, yeah, bro. I'm down to talk. He's like, I'm sorry about last night. I'm down to talk. I was like, all right, bet. We pull up to start. It's me and my homie. Just me and my homie. Because he was like, I ain't going to let you pull up alone, bro, just in case he does something. I was like, all right, bet. So it's me and my homie. We pop out. Dude, 3 trucks full of people pop out at start.
Oh, shoot.
I was like, fuck. And he walks up. He's like, fuck all that shit you was talking about. Like, talking about anyone can get it, all this shit. You really think you're going to kill me, pussy? And I was like, I kind of looked away. I was like, bro, can we just like talk about it? Like, we can go sit over there and shit. Boom, boom, boom. He starts swinging on me, shit, sends me to the ground. He's just kicking me, stomping me, beating the shit out of me, bro. I ain't even fight back at all. And I wish I would have. But it was another one of those situations where it was like, how much am I going to fight before I get fully jumped?
Right.
So I'm sitting there just taking this fucking ass beating, bro. I mean, he's grabbing my face while I'm on the ground, kneeing me, stomping me, everything, bro, for like 30 minutes straight, just getting my fucking ass kicked. Chipped some teeth. I was leaking everywhere. Finally, some people pulled up because they actually stole my phone. And they started posting videos of it, talking about, like, just talking all kinds of shit, posting on my story.
Right.
Well, one of the dudes, who was actually the cousin of the dude I owed money to, text them and said, where y'all at? And they said, start. Next thing I know, I'm mid getting my ass beat. All I hear is a car screech around the fucking corner. They all hop out and they press all them. They're like, yo, you better leave him the fuck alone. Get back in your fucking trucks. Walk away, pussies. And so they started leaving. And I was like, fuck, bro. I was crying. I ain't gonna lie. I was fucking bawling, bro. Because, like, that shit's embarrassing, bro. I just sat there for 30 minutes and got my ass beat.
You just got beat up, yeah.
Yeah, like, I was so pissed off, but there was nothing I could do. Right? And so I was like, oh, I end up going with them for a little bit. We're talking. They're making sure I'm good. I go back home. And eventually, like, not long after, I went to the ER. And I got scanned. I had some concussions and shit. I was pretty fucked up. But, yeah, it was just that happened. And then there was a girl I was with after all this. It was a girl I was with. We've been on and off for a few years. We weren't really together because she told me like we ain't gonna be fully together until you got your own place and your own car and everything, because a lot of shit happened with that. Oh, hold on, let me backtrack. Hold on, let me really backtrack for a second.
Yeah.
Before that, I was living with the same homie that pulled up there, and we had talked, and he was like, "Yo, bro, you should sell your car." At the time, I had a little Nissan Altima, nothing crazy.
Right.
He's like, "You should sell your car so we can get 2 cars." I was like, and it took a lot of convincing, but eventually we did it. And I sold my car. First thing we did is look for him. And we got him a Lexus. Well, the Lexus broke down. So we ended up buying a motorcycle with the rest of the money. Thinking, all right, we're going to share the motorcycle. Bro, he gets that shit taken away within like a week because he was drunk driving, running from the cops. He gets that shit taken from us, and now we're whipless, bro. And I'm out like $3,800. I'm out $3,800, and we have no car. And I was pissed, bro, but I stuck it out with him. And I was like, you know, it's cool. Like, it's kind of on me. Well, then my family started talking. Everybody else around me started talking. Like, you need to really get rid of him, bro. Like, all this and that. Eventually, I said, gotta go, bro. So I kicked him out. Well, that became like, I was pissed at him over everything. Then I was pissed at them for what they did with the whole beat my ass shit. And now I'm with this girl. And we stopped talking out of nowhere. And then we end up like going separate ways. Well, I wasn't even mad at her, bro. I was not mad at her until out of nowhere, this one dude who I was really close homies with starts talking all this shit, talking about how he's gonna kill me, how he's gonna beat my ass. What did I do, bro? Like, we was just cool. Like, what the fuck changed? I ain't know it, but he got with her, and so I'm assuming that was like him trying to get at me. And because he's like, oh, now I'm with his bitch, bro. So now I'm a really dog on his ass. Like, whatever, bro. So instead of really getting physical or anything, bro, I just released Mr. Get It Done. And that's how and then after that shit popped off, bro. I got those dudes that beat my ass. We're looking for you, bro. You a pussy, all this shit. What's funny though is the one time just the other day, I walk outside my crib. One of them is walking by me. One of them is just walking by me. He's staring at me going to school. He walking to school. I'm like, you gonna do something or what? I was like, but you alone. So you ain't gonna do shit because you're by yourself.
Okay.
Fucking pussy.
So what? So that guy, he's still in school.
Yeah. He's my age.
Oh, okay.
And I would still be in school if it wasn't for the alternative. I'd be a senior. But he walks past me. He's me mugging me and shit. I was like, do something, bro. I'm right here. I was like, I'm outside my house. It could be a one-on-one right now, but you ain't gonna do shit. I was like, cause you're a pussy, bro. But it's all good. Like, you know, I got them telling me they're looking for me. Some people talking about wanting to jump me.
Yeah.
Just everyone's pissed.
Wow.
Right? And then I get this text talking about you starting shit with me, stupid as fuck. Just wait till I catch your ass. Your ass is mine. All this shit. So I screenshot the fucking text. I used that as the album cover.
What?
I was like, I'm approved.
And that's up right now?
It was. I actually changed it to a different album cover, which is me with the middle fingers up and like have like different guns with lasers pointed at me and shit. But it was Public Enemy #1.
Yeah, man. I'm starting to see the picture, man. I'm starting to see the picture. There's definitely a lot of controversy behind that. I'm starting to see the picture of the disc you dropped, and you know, obviously there's a lot more dots that we haven't connected yet.
So there's a lot of dots that I'm leaving unconnected for legal reasons or other reasons like that, just because I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble.
Right. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Public Enemy #1, and that's coming out, right?
No, it's out. Well, I mean, it's out on SoundCloud and YouTube, so you can listen to the whole album on there. But for all plats, that will be coming out soon. Unfortunately, without Blue Devil though. But,
so y'all stay on the lookout for that, man. If you know, drop a comment on what you think. What do you think? I don't know. I mean, there's just a lot of ways we can go about it. How about this? How about we go ahead and, you know, you told your side of the story. Let's move on to why we're here for on the next thing for you, let's throw some positivity into it. Right?
Yes. Absolutely.
So that's some of the things about your journey that we didn't see. The controversy, why some of the things that have happened to you. Maybe those were, what do you want to call it? I don't know. I mean, those were. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Maybe those. It's just something that had to happen. Maybe.
Yeah.
It was already in the plans. But let's move on. So, what's been the hardest part about chasing music so far? What are some of the humps you run into?
Just that constant like grind. I mean, you sit there and you work so hard on a project and you're so proud of it. And you post it and you see that bitch get like 5 views. It's just like, that's rough. And it will fuck with you.
Yeah.
And just that thought, bro, you can't look at the statistics, bro. You can't look at, what percentage of these rappers actually make it, because that's gonna get to you. You're gonna be like, oh, only like this small ass percentage of them make it. Because realistically, bro, there's probably billions of these people trying to make it in the music industry.
Right. I can agree.
How many people make it? Like, it's such a small sliver.
Yeah.
But you have to. A lot of them stop because of that. I would never quit.
So you're just gonna you'll always keep going.
Exactly, and that's the one thing that's led me to where I'm at. And finally, I'm starting to see a little bit of a little bit of motion. Like, I ain't gonna say like I'm really about to blow up and be on top of the Billboard charts, but you never know.
That's right.
I'm finally starting to see some shit that's like, hold on, there's some shit going on behind the scenes that might have me up there, bro.
Okay.
So.
And I know we kind of went over this already, but have you ever doubted yourself during the process?
100%, dude, all the time.
So I know you kind of said that, hey, you put projects out, put music out, but then you say, hey, you know what, I don't like it, or it's not good enough, or I'm just taking it all down, right? So
yeah, I mean, it's rough because.
So would you call that doubt?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Those in particular, where it's just kind of like, I don't like this, I'm gonna take it down. I wouldn't call that doubt. It's more of just me growing. I feel like that. I just consider that me growing as an artist. But when there's also times where I've literally thought about quitting, where I'm like, yo, I gave it a good run. I was like, maybe I'll tell my kids in the future that, like, oh yeah, no, your dad used to be a rapper and all this shit, and show them some of my old stuff. And, I used to be cool, man, but now it's just like, who am I if I quit? I was like, I don't see myself being anything other than a rapper or an artist. I don't envision myself doing anything else. And so, like, literally the only thing I could think of is just grind and fucking grind, because I can't lose, bro. And the only way I lose is if I quit.
That's right. And that's an important thing, I think, is when you manifest and you convince yourself that you're gonna be great, eventually you will be.
Exactly.
So that's a good thing, is you've already instilled it in yourself that you're gonna keep going no matter what. You're always, even in the times where you doubt yourself, even if you take projects down, there will always be the next song going up or the next project going up, which is good. That's really good. So what do you think people must understand about artists who are still coming up? For example, it might be your generation, the generation above you, maybe the generation before you. What do you think people misunderstand about those artists?
I think people look at them and don't take them serious.
Why?
Honestly, I'd say I want to say it's for no reason, but then again, I've seen it. Like, I've seen it firsthand. Half of these dudes don't take it serious.
You know why? If I can put my 2 cents.
Yeah.
I think, me personally, if I see, like you, if I can not put a face to your music, I'd be like, oh yeah, man, like, this guy's good. But then you see the artist, and the artist has got like super crazy, colorful hair. Maybe he's got a bunch of face tats. Maybe he's got, you know, he's wearing a dress, possibly.
Yeah.
You're like, well, you know, you kind of start thinking
It's like, oh.
yeah, and nothing against people that do that. I personally, I don't know anybody, but it's just for an example. Even and me personally, if you do that, I don't care. But I'm just saying as an example, that would make somebody, or that would make me be like, okay, maybe I'm not as interested. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe that could be like, oh, I wanna know more. You know what I mean? Would you say that's it?
Yeah, I mean, I think your appearance and the way that you present yourself plays a large role in that. I mean, it's just like, you know, rappers like Lil Mabu. I don't know if you know who that is. He blew up a couple years ago on some drill shit.
Say that again?
Lil Mabu.
No.
And he blew up a couple years ago, like 2023, on some drill shit.
Okay. Chicago?
New York.
New York. Okay.
And he was talking about killing people, sliding on ops, all this shit. You look at him, bro. You know who Tom Holland is, the Spider-Man actor? Looks just like him. Except nerdier.
Oh my goodness.
And then he took that, and he's smart though. He's smart as fuck, because he took that and made it that his whole thing. Is YGA, Young Genius Academy or some shit.
Okay.
Where his whole thing is like, I'm still going to school, getting an education. I'm smart as fuck, but I'm still like rapping and shit.
Okay.
But that kind of died out. Now he's doing singing shit. But it's just like, you see people with these fake personas.
Yes.
That's why I don't do that, bro. I don't claim to be a gangster. I don't claim something I'm not.
You're just you.
Exactly. I'll talk my shit, and I'll tell you, I'll beat your ass, because if I need to back my shit up, I'm going to back my shit up. You know, but I ain't gonna...
Ripxeia is Ripxeia.
Yeah, Ripxeia is Ripxeia. Ripxeia ain't, you know, Ripxeia ain't King Von. Ripxeia ain't fucking Pooh Shiesty. Ripxeia ain't Youngboy. Ripxeia doesn't want to be someone he's not.
So let me ask you this. Who is Ripxeia?
Ripxeia doesn't know.
Who is Ripxeia?
I mean, I'm me, man. I'm everything.
So somebody, let me put it to you like this. For somebody that knows absolutely nothing about you, doesn't know about the fights, doesn't know about the ups and downs, if you were to write a small summary of you, of who is Ripxeia, what would you put, and why would you put that?
I feel like a good little phrase that I put in all of my bio is often imitated, never duplicated. So there's
But who is Ripxeia as a person, as an artist?
But Ripxeia as a person is really just, I mean, he's a laid back, very passionate person.
Okay.
Cares a lot about his work, and can take any genre and any inspiration and any type and feeling of music and turn it into something beautiful. You know, very versatile. Could do anything. So
you can say Ripxeia is a man of many talents that is laid back, relaxed, but if you fuck around, you're gonna find that.
That's pretty accurate, bro. That's pretty accurate.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Interesting. So, what keeps you motivated when you're still building? So what makes you keep going? What makes you, you know, you have a song out, what makes you keep, okay, I have a song out, now I'm gonna work on my next one. What keeps you building?
Just seeing the new shit that I could do. It's literally that the whole process of making music is what inspires me to make more.
Okay.
You know, I hear myself turn what's just an idea in my brain into something audible, something tangible that other people could listen to, and they could, you know, feel what I feel and get a peek into what's in here.
Okay.
So like a lot of times I feel, like you said earlier, misunderstood.
Yeah.
I could put that in a song, boom. Now I feel way more understood, because those ways that I couldn't express myself, I can do that now in music. In ways that I never knew how before.
So in music, who are some of the artists that you would say you got inspiration off of? Or maybe somebody that you just like listening to, but you don't do that kind of music?
I mean, starting off, like I was heavy into like the Juice world.
Okay.
So I was heavy Juice Inspo, X, Trippie Redd, people like that. Nowadays, I'm trying to while still doing a lot of things, like I'm inspired nowadays by like Yeet, Don Toliver, Travis Scott, but I also try to get back to my roots when it comes to Texas. So I'll be Mexican OT, Big X the Plug, Paul Wall. I'll be listening to all kinds of Texas artists, and that's because I realized like I like going out and like really getting every sound, and that's where my fan base started to get like kind of more everywhere. But then I thought about it, I was like, what if I just plant my roots first?
Yes.
That's how the tree grows. It doesn't go outward and then plant its roots and say, now I'm from Texas. Go, no, I'm from Texas.
Yeah, it starts.
And then move it out.
Exactly.
And so that's what it is, bro. I'm starting off, and that's why I'm getting more into the Amarillo and Lubbock scene, because I want them to be like, I'm from the 806, and I rep that heavy. And boom, now I'm going on global tours, you know. But that's where I'm from.
Fair enough. And do you just like hip hop / rap, or do you? I know you mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, bro.
Well, what other? Outside of that, what other genres do you like?
Dude, on a good day, you could really catch me listening to, you'll be catching me listening to fucking 3 Days Grace and Falling in Reverse, Motionless in White, Creed, Stained, Five Finger Death Punch, Slipknot. So like I fuck with a lot of new metal and like the divorced dad rock and shit. And then like you'll catch me on other days and I'll be listening to like George Strait, Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, Florida Georgia Line, so a lot of like country shit.
Right.
And then some days, bro, you'll catch me listening to like Peso Pluma and fucking
really
one of my favorite songs, bro. It's La Bon Armando. He made one of my favorite songs, and I still listen to that on the daily.
Which one is that?
Se Acabó.
And you understand it?
Yeah,
or you
word for word.
Okay. So you understand the song. It's not just the melody.
Exactly. I really love the lyrics as well.
Okay.
So I really, yeah. So
So you understand Spanish?
Slightly. If it's a song, yeah.
Okay. So you kind of just you like it, you hear it, and then you understand. You search it to understand.
Yeah. What I did is I actually spent, I want to say, a good like 5 hours learning the words to that song. And understanding what they meant beyond just, because I didn't want to be saying shit that I didn't know what the fuck it means, because I'm just like, I'm gonna sound stupid if it's something bad.
Yeah.
So I went and I took time to learn everything. Peso Pluma's song, Ella Baila Sola.
Yeah.
I learned like half of it.
That was popping for a minute.
Yeah, so I tried to learn half of that song. I couldn't get the other half down. It still fucked with me. But
that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's cool. I would not have expected that from you.
But yeah, no, I'm very cultured when it comes to music and all kinds of music, dude. There would never be a certain type of music. I don't think there's any types of music that I straight up would be like, ew. No, I fucking hate that. But
same here, man. I like everything. The only thing I can't get into too much is like techno. I like a song or two, but after that,
shit like that, I'm kind of.
But techno's cool, you know. But I can't listen to too much of it.
Some of that like rave EDM shit, like some of it I really fuck with. Some of it, it's kind of
okay.
I ain't really.
That makes sense. What kind of impact do you want your music to have on people who discover you early? So let's just say people, whether they discover you now, or in your let's just say you drop a couple albums, you're still in your early stages. What impact do you want your music to have on people?
Man, I want them to feel what I'm feeling, man. I want them to, like, all of those emotions that I have or I put into my music, they feel it as well. And they understand me as an artist as I'm rising. And they understand me as a person, because, you'll hear it in artist music as they get older, bro. They grow more, they mature more, their music matures more. And I think it's just being along for the ride is a dope thing to do. Just being able to see an artist on their first project and grow with them and watch as they grow in their next projects.
Okay.
And I think being able to, as an artist, be able to grow with me as a person would be amazing, because I'm as much as I feel like I've got stuff down now, there's still so much I'm figuring out, and there's still so much I have to learn. And so I feel like it'd be dope to be able to just watch me grow as a person and them grow along with me. And just, the older that we all get, we understand each other more, and like the music just matures as it goes. But
okay. So as someone listens to your music years from now, what do you hope they understand about you?
I hope they understand that I'm extremely passionate in what I do, and everything that I do for a reason. I try to have good intentions behind everything that I do as well, and that my music is never meant to be taken as no kind of joke. It's something that's serious. It's more than just a hobby. So,
good answer. So, Ripxeia, when people leave this podcast and go listen to your music, which I know a lot of people will, because you have, I feel like you have an interesting story. You're interesting to me.
I appreciate it.
What should they listen for?
Listen for the different listen to the different vibes and the different influences, and the different emotions that you can evoke from each song. You could hear a song that'll make you want to punch your grandma, or maybe you'll hear a song that's like, man, now I want to go sit in my room and cry. Like, you never know, man. Just like just peep it, and you'll understand that, like, I mean, anything that you could ever want from an artist, or at least any vibe that you could ever want an artist to go for, it tends to be right there in my music. So give it a chance.
That's right, guys. So go check out his music. Drop a comment on his socials. Drop a comment on here. Let us know what you think about Ripxeia and his music.
By the way, don't punch no grandmas. That's not okay. Don't do it.
Don't be catching no felonies, man. Because that shit'll go with you.
Leave the grandmas alone, man.
Yeah, leave the Gmas alone for sure. Man, what's your biggest regret in
biggest
life?
Regret in life?
In life. Yeah.
Shit.
Or some of them. You don't have to be one. So just tell us the one that you feel like is the biggest regret.
You know what? I mentioned it earlier. Not taking school serious. That is to this day, my biggest regret.
That is important, yes.
Because it's just like, you never realize it until you passed it, and it's like, you can't go back. No matter how bad you want to, you can't.
That's right.
And you could try to go to college, but it ain't gonna be the same.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Go to college if you want to go to college. It's good for you, but it's never gonna be hit the same as high school did.
That's right, because the responsibilities that you have at the time, the amount of time the amount of free time you have to explore and be who you want to be, and you have time to waste at that age, kind of just to figure things out. So that makes sense to what you're saying.
Yeah, and then you graduate, and especially like me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The day I graduated, I caught a felony. The day I graduated, I ended up getting locked up for a month.
Man,
I got out. Nobody would hire me because of it, and it'll fuck with you if you make those kind of mistakes in your life, and you think that you're untouchable, bro. The second it hits you, it's gonna hit you hard. Like, if you get away with too much shit as a child, bro, it's gonna hit you hard when you finally get hit, and it hit me hard. And so I'm on probation for 5 years now because of it. And it's just like, there's so much shit I wish I would have done different, and it'll throw you into a loop, into a depression, when you have nothing to do, when you have no job, no school, and all you're doing is sitting by yourself. That's part of why I make so much music, is because, bro, I don't got shit else to do. But
so that's kind of what I was gonna ask you next. Apart from the career you're pursuing with your music, what do you do to help pay or help? What's some of the previous jobs you worked, or where do you work at now?
Well, I mean, I was working at Little Caesars and then Subway and IMO's. Just those really low-level, entry-level jobs type shit that nobody ever really thinks about. And I couldn't hold them. And then I had a farming job that just didn't work out. And so that was, I think, the last job I had tried to go for, and then I went for college instead. Like, maybe I'll go for college. So I moved all the way to Florida. I was in college for about 2 weeks before my probation ended up sending me back to Texas. So I ended up all the way back here in Texas. So now I'm looking into, like, okay, maybe I don't stay in Perryton. Maybe I'll move to Amarillo. Maybe I start going to Frank Phillips, or maybe I'll go South Plains College or Amarillo College. I'm just looking into different opportunities. So
you're going to give school another shot?
I do want to give school another shot, because I mean, it's bad enough I got a felony on my record, bro.
Yeah,
Imagine
and
a
you're
felony,
super young, man.
a felony, and your diploma shows that you ain't even graduate at the actual high school. You graduate at the alternative, and then you don't have any degree in anything.
Right.
So it's like, even if it's not, because I was going for recording arts, I was going for music, and now I'm not. I ended up having to drop out, but I'm thinking about going for like, I've thought about video production,
Right.
or I've thought about going for like mechanic work or welding, just some blue collar shit, because even that'll get you some money.
Yep, for sure.
So I've thought about, going and get my CDL, or just
CDL is always good
all
to have.
kinds of shit like that. So definitely going.
Well, you're definitely still young, man. You got time to really figure out what it is you want to pursue and what it is you really want to give it your 100% apart from your music.
Right.
So you got you got some time to figure out what you want to do. You're still at a young age. You're excelling. You're doing good. There's some setbacks, but everybody has them. So all I can tell you is just keep pushing forward, man, and something eventually will give. Something will come out of it.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, for sure. One final question, man. What's something that people don't know about you?
Something people don't know about me.
Yeah.
That's funny, because that seems like such a basic question, but it's like a question that fucks
When
with you.
you think
really
about
have
it,
to
you're
think
like,
about it,
man, what don't people know?
What don't people
What have
know?
what's something that people don't know about you?
Something people don't know about me is wow, that is like such a deep, like, it's so weird because it seems like a shallow question. It's so deep.
Yeah. It's okay, take your time.
Yeah. I want to say something stupid, like I'm scared of spiders or some shit, but
Yeah, that's fine, man. That's valid. But let's be real here for a second. What's one thing people don't know about you?
Fuck it. I'm gonna just throw a little funny fun fact in there.
Okay.
I broke my thumb when I was 3 years old in a car door, and now see, this thumb bends normal. This thumb don't. It's deformed. So I have a stupid thumb. So
Okay.
that's your little, that's something people don't know about me.
Something something they don't know about Ripxeia is he's got
I have a fucked up thumb.
at least you can still thumb up, man.
Hey.
That's funny. Anything else you want to say to your fans, to anybody before we?
I can shout people out.
Anybody you want, this is the time.
All right, bro. Appreciate y'all for fucking with me. Now, I mean, y'all go fuck with the birds. The birds from Rillo. That'd be my boy Austin, ADG806. Too Cold. Chopper, Montana. My boy Preston. Again, I'm gonna put his name in the description because his name fucks me up because I don't know how to pronounce it or how to spell it. But I'm gonna put his name in the comments. Also, shout out Jimi Hendrix. He just made a new song called Appalling with a new music video. Y'all better go check that out. Shout out Z-Dot. We're shooting a music video on Monday. Badass dude from Lubbock. He's on the fucking rise, bro. So shout out to all my boys down there. If I miss you, I'm gonna get you in the comments too. Appreciate it, bro. Fuck with them.
Anything else you want to say? Anything? Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts,
Anything
man.
else, man? Anything you want to say? Tell your fans, your parents, your grandparents, anybody, or anything you want to say to anybody. This is the time.
Honestly, this just goes out to everybody out there, bro. Like I said earlier, take school seriously. It's very important. If you ever have a dream like mine, please chase it, man. Like, that dream ain't gonna chase you back, bro. Like, you ain't gonna sit there and just hope it comes to you, but you ain't ever gonna do no work and it's gonna come to you. You're gonna have to work for it, and you're gonna have to go through shit you ain't gonna wanna go through. But you're eventually, no matter, as long as you don't give up, bro, you just keep pushing. You don't ever give up. You're gonna get through it, and that's just how it is, bro.
Yep.
So stick to your dreams, follow your dreams. Don't let nobody fucking tell you different, bro. Don't let nobody tell you ain't gonna make it. If they do, smack them across the fucking face and say, I know who the fuck I am and I know I'm gonna make it. But yeah, bro, just keep fucking grinding, bro. You got it.
Well, you couldn't have said it any better, man. Everybody, Before I let you guys go, we got another special treat for y'all. Like y'all saw on this last podcast, you already know, man, my boy's about to drop a performance. We're about to head out. We're about to set up. I want to thank everybody that watches this podcast, man. We wouldn't be where we're at without you. So I want to thank everybody, all the support, all the followers. We just want to thank you, man. I hope we keep getting, different guests. I want to take the time to say thank you to everybody that's been on here, from my day ones to everybody that comes on now, and anybody that's coming on in the future. We got a lot to look forward to, and I just want to thank God and everybody that's been supporting. Tap in, man, follow, and we want to thank y'all. Catch you on the next one. We out. Appreciate it, my boys.
Let's get it, brother.
Yeah.
I'll pass it. Actually, nah, I really bet you can't tackle me. I'm ballin' hard like an athlete. Can't understand me like Japanese. They plotting, they plan on attacking me. This bitch go dumb, straight from the 6, but you know I'm number 1. Now I came up and your bitch wanna fuck. Big bad wolf, when they see me, they run. Ayy, blunt, we not the ones. All of my brothers, they came from the slums. He full of that shit that we empty the drum. Look at that pussy, he act like he Rambo. Ayy, he got a stick with no ammo. Ayy, I got a bitch with no pants on. Ayy, we ride that boy out his bando. Ayy, way back, I wanna pay back. Used to be trippin', but now I'm just laid back. My mind on the money, the gas and the Maybachs. He wanna link, pussy boy didn't say that. She wanna freak little hoe, then lay back. She wanna freak little hoe on games, but I got time, little hoe, then play that. You wanna get some J, little hoe, then say that. Don't play games. I'm really a killer. Last boy that try me is face disfigured. I'm the best rapper, the way I deliver. All of these rappers, they hurt like my liver. She claiming we fuck, but I cannot remember. What? I can't, I really cannot. She said she linked up, that she came to my spot. I said I undressed her and gave her some top. I passed it. Actually, nah, I really bet you can't tackle me. I'm ballin' hard like an athlete. Can't understand me like Japanese. They plotting, they plan on attacking me. This bitch go dumb, straight from the 6, but you know I'm number 1. Now I came up and your bitch wanna fuck. Ayy, Kiki, then so bad like Riri. She getting wet like Fiji. Eat on that pussy, it tastes like CC's. Say I'm from the West. We toting guns, no BBs. She said that I might be the best. I can't wait for mama to see me. I can't wait to pull up on Didi. She said that she missed me and needed some wee-wee. Gave her some dick and I'm back on the road. Sorry, there's people that need me. Love all my brothers, Luigi. Some of these people be sneaky, but we gonna send them graffiti. In Hawaii with the cheekies, but I be allergic to kiwi, so we gonna eat on panini. Wear them hoes with bikinis, we need them. We tryna see him. My brothers fell off and I ain't tryna beat him. I'm tryna go all the way. Hoping today is my hardest day. My mama should love me. She tell me I'm tripping about rapping about bitches and get to these riches. I should be a lawyer and help the defenses. I'm tripping, I pass it. Actually, nah, I really bet you can't tackle me. I'm ballin' hard like an athlete. Can't understand me like Japanese. They plotting, they plan on attacking me. This bitch go dumb, straight from the 6, but you know I'm number 1. Now I came up and your bitch wanna fuck. Light work.
Your bitch wanna fuck. I fuck with this song.
Yeah, but I'm all up on my Texas shit. Damn, when you ain't flex shit. Yeah, I'm down in Florida, but I'm all up on my Texas shit. Why you talking shit? Well, you know damn well you ain't flexing shit. Would I ever cheat? Hell nah, I got a sexy bitch. I fucked her in the bed the other night, we made a mess of shit. Yeah, I'm down in Florida, but I'm all up on my Texas shit. So why you talking shit? Well, you know damn well you ain't flexing shit. Would I ever cheat? Hell nah, I got a sexy bitch. Fucked her in my bed the other night, we made a mess of shit. Basically, this life was made for me, I'm fucking ruthless. Think it's how to train your dragon way, we leave your homie toothless. Don't play with me, I slide with ADG, we get to shooting. I'm in the major leagues, I'm doing major things. Fuck what you doing. Ayy, talking that shit, get your hit up. Fat ass bitch, do a sit up. I'm in the club, my blick tuck. Talking that shit with your fist up. Shit ain't never getting old. Hit her, make a pussy fold. He got it back to the ropes. No, I'm finna push a mold. Do you wanna die? Bitch, you sound retarded. Hot the fuck up off my dick, I'm smoking packs, smell like I farted. No, I push your buttons, got you begging me to take it down. I don't give a fuck, I leave it up, you ain't gon' make it sound. Yeah, you hit me up, but who's the bitch now? Had your bitch at my crib last night, she got it dick down. Fuck that little pussy with that last name that's younger. Shoot that little boy in the face, I'm a gunner. Yeah, I'm down in Florida, but I'm all up on my Texas shit. Why you talking shit when you know damn well you ain't flexing shit? Would I ever cheat? Hell nah, I got a sexy bitch. I fucked her in the bed the other night, we made a mess of shit. Yeah, I'm down in Florida, but I'm all up on my Texas shit. So why you talking shit when you know damn well you ain't flexing shit? Would I ever cheat? Hell nah, I got a sexy bitch. Fucked her in my bed the other night, we made a mess of shit.